Welcome to Starwatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Imagine a stage glittering with silver lights, thousands of fans holding their breath, and then one figure steps into the spotlight. Yes, it's Xiao Zhan, ready to take us on a journey beyond music, beyond performance. A journey that will touch your heart and leave you speechless. Welcome to Starwatch Now, where we dive into the stories behind the world's biggest entertainment moments. Stay with us, because tonight you're not just watching a concert, you're experiencing history. As the lights dimmed across the Greater Bay Area Gala 2025, a hush fell over the audience. A collective pause in time, as if the entire world had leaned in to witness a moment that promised to transcend ordinary experience. Then, amidst the subtle shimmer of silver spotlights, Xiao Zhan stepped forward. The effect was immediate and profound. The room seemed to hold its breath, suspended in the delicate tension between anticipation and awe. Every eye turned, every heart quickened, drawn to his presence not merely as a performer, but as a figure who carried the weight of artistry, charisma, and the intangible magnetism that separates an extraordinary moment from the merely remarkable. The grandeur of the stage, the intricate choreography of lights, and the meticulous design of the surrounding decor, though dazzling, suddenly became secondary. None of it compared to the gravity of his presence, the quiet authority with which he commanded attention without uttering a single word. When the first notes of Moon Ballad gently surfaced, there was a resonance deeper than sound. It was as if each chord reverberated directly through the emotional core of everyone present. The music was delicate yet profound, tender yet commanding, and in that instant, the audience was transported beyond the confines of the physical hall. Faces softened, eyes glistened with unspoken emotion, and a shared heartbeat seemed to echo through the space. A rhythm created by the convergence of artistry and human connection. This was not merely the introduction to a performance. It was an initiation into an intimate experience, a communion between artist and audience that existed only in that fleeting confluence of light, sound, and presence. Every subtle gesture, every controlled breath, every nuanced expression communicated volumes, telling stories that words could never fully capture. The air itself seemed to hum with anticipation, charged with the collective awareness that something extraordinary was unfolding before them. Xiao Zhan did not merely enter the stage. He became the stage, the focal point of an energy that demanded both attention and emotional surrender. In that moment, the audience was no longer passive observers but participants in a living narrative, fully immersed in a shared experience that blurred the line between performer and spectator, between reality and the transcendent beauty of art at its most powerful. It was an arrival not just seen, but profoundly felt, marking the beginning of a performance that would linger in memory long after the final note had faded. As the first delicate notes of Moon Ballad filled the air, it became immediately clear that this was far more than a song. Xiao Zhan's voice carried a profound intimacy, each syllable imbued with layers of emotion that resonated far beyond the physical space of the concert hall. The music was a vessel for his heart, an open diary offered to thousands, and yet it felt as if he were singing directly to each individual in the audience. There was a vulnerability in the way he held each note, a tenderness that contrasted with the commanding presence he had established upon stepping onto the stage. Faces turned toward him, eyes wide, glistening with the quiet recognition of shared sentiment, as if the audience collectively understood the depth of what he was conveying without the need for words. Tears traced silent paths down cheeks, and some clutched their chests, overwhelmed by the intensity of the moment. There was no escape from the honesty embedded in his performance. It demanded complete attention, full emotional surrender. Even amidst the grandeur of lights, the opulent stage, and the meticulously arranged spectacle, the real power emanated from the raw, palpable emotion that Xiao Zhan projected. Every subtle inflection, every breath between phrases, carried meaning, speaking volumes about love, longing, and the fleeting beauty of human experience. The room felt suspended in a delicate equilibrium, balance between awe and reverence, as if time itself had slowed to allow the collective heartbeats of the audience to sync with the rhythm of the song. It was an immersive, almost sacred experience, where the barrier between performer and observer vanished. Each person in the hall was simultaneously witness and participant, caught in the intimate web of emotion woven by every note, every pause, every expressive glance. By the end of this segment of the performance, it was clear that the impact of Xiao Zhan's artistry was not defined merely by technical mastery or visual spectacle, but by the capacity to touch the soul. The audience did not just hear a song. They felt a story, lived a moment, and carried within them a shared memory of an emotional connection that transcended the boundaries of the stage. It was a reminder that true art exists not only in what is performed, but in what is deeply felt, lingering in hearts long after the music has faded. As Xiao Zhan continued to sing, it became impossible to separate the music from the commanding presence he exuded. Adorned in Bautran's exquisite ensemble, every detail of his attire, from the shimmering fabric to the delicate accents of fine jewelry, reflected a refinement that transcended mere fashion, becoming an extension of the emotion he conveyed. Yet it was not only the elegance of his appearance that captured the audience. It was the effortless way he carried himself, each movement deliberate, each gesture charged with meaning. His posture, the subtle tilt of his head, the soft arch of his hand, all combined to communicate a silent language, one that spoke to the heart more powerfully than words ever could. The cameras and lenses could attempt to capture every angle, but no photograph could truly contain the warmth radiating from him, the magnetic energy that seemed to ripple through the hall, touching every soul present. There was a gravity to his presence, a quiet authority that commanded attention without demanding it, inviting the audience to lean in, to observe, to feel. In those moments, Xiao Zhan became both the music and its embodiment, his form and movement mirroring the ebb and flow of the melody. Each note seemed to resonate not just in the air, but in the space between performer and observer, forging a bridge of shared experience. The subtle nuances of expression, the faintest smile, the softened gaze toward the audience, the emotion lingering behind each word, hinted at stories beyond the lyrics, intimacies and sentiments that existed in the unspoken. This combination of style, elegance, and presence created a synergy that elevated the performance beyond entertainment. It became an immersive, almost transcendent experience, one where the visual and emotional elements intertwined seamlessly. Audience members were captivated, not merely by beauty or artistry, but by the profound sense of connection he fostered, a feeling that they were witnessing not just a singer, but a living embodiment of the music itself. Every gesture, every expression, every glance contributed to a shared understanding, a silent dialogue between artist and audience that left a lasting impression. By blending grace with intensity, refinement with sincerity, Xiao Zhan demonstrated that true presence is felt, not measured, and that elegance in performance extends far beyond the stage, leaving a resonant, unforgettable imprint on the hearts of all who bore witness. But then whispers emerged. Could it be? Was Wong E in the crowd, quietly watching? Social media exploded with hashtags. Hashtag Xiao Zhan GBA 2025 and hashtag Xiao Zhan Wong E. Fans analyzed every shadow, every flicker, every subtle glance. Was this friendship, silent support, or something deeper, unspoken? The mystery added another layer to an already unforgettable night, transforming a live performance into a story that would be told for years. When the final note lingered, echoing like the last breath of a dream, the hall erupted in thunderous applause. Fans were crying, laughing, cheering, unified by the magic of the moment. Xiao Zhan had not just performed a song. He had created an experience that transcended music, blending emotion, elegance, and drama into a single unforgettable night. And if Wong E truly witnessed it all in silence, the magic doubled. Two lives, two destinies intertwined, hidden in the shadows but felt by all. If you felt the chills, the awe, or even a spark of curiosity just from hearing this, imagine watching the full performance yourself. Don't miss out on moments like these. Hit subscribe to Starwatch now, turn on notifications, and join our global community of fans exploring the stories behind the world's most unforgettable stars. Thank you for watching, and remember, every performance tells a story, and every story deserves to be seen.